16.
Hmm.
Your arrow flies through the air. You're hoping, beyond hope, that it's going to hit something over the wall, and you are correct. You do manage to land a hit on Evara whilst invisible on a dash wire. Go ahead and roll the damage.
You're good at shooting in the dark.
Oh my goodness. Would this reveal Avara to everybody else?
So the arrow will clatter off of her. It won't stick into her, but you can certainly point out to everyone that's the location, just cementing that people's awareness of the location is correct for now.
Okay,
And that was
I do
9
yell
damage you
out-
roll.
Do yell out that Avara is somewhere over here by the chasm on the dash wire.
Mm-hmm. All right, then.
And then I got my third from first turn. Oh,
Yep.
wait, I forgot to cast targeting beacon. Oopsies. I'm going to do that now.
Then what's the wording on targeting beacon? Let's see. Choose a creature you can see within range.
I guess after hitting that first arrow, I technically can see.
I
Avara
can't
now?
let you have that one, sorry, no.
Okay.
You need to defeat the invisibility, you can't just ask it away.
Okay. I'll just shoot the third arrow then.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, no.
Ooh. You fire that arrow, the follow-up shot, hoping to catch where the previous one landed, but it's no good.
It's a
That invisibility
fumble.
is too much to handle.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah,
That-
and then
I
also
hate-
have extra
oh, God.
movement.
Sorry, just saying, have a look at what the other roll actually was.
I know. It was a it was a
was a
nat
crit.
20 or a nat 1.
Yeah.
What a
Brutal.
disadvantage
God.
roll.
Brutality.
Can somebody Oh well. Yeah, so I do have extra movement, so I'm going to move over here. Try to shield myself. I guess would that be considered half cover behind the rock or full cover?
Yeah, we'll consider that half cover.
Okay. And then yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Alright then, this brings us on to Didier. You hear arrows being fired in both directions. You've seen 3 people in front of you get hit. What do you do about this?
So I have divine sense.
It's in the game.
Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Seminoles will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's King. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
We're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, this isn't the start this guy envisioned. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 drops in the game. He's got to get his mind right.
Calls his own number. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, going up top. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
We've got a timeout from the kicking team.
Timeout, Georgia Tech. Paging George B. Burdell.
This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Noles! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Castellanos. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Plows through the defense. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You've got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Offense working from the pistol. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Looking to pass. It's King. This time it's complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Turning it on! And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. The sure hands, it's Davis. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Noles want to move quickly.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Slings it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. The give from the gun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
caught behind the line. It's Rutherford fighting off the defender. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
They'll go to the counter. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on first down from the 30. They'll run play action. Starts to scramble to the left. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And the Noles will hustle to the line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And the sticky fingers makes that two-point conversion decision a good one. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
To the air, it's Kane. He's not afraid to go deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moves around to clear up the vision. He throws back to the left side. The pass is incomplete. And there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Dances away to buy time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's caught inside the 30. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense picks it up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Finding open areas. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking, on the move. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house, make big plays.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
Man, what a great break on the ball, way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's McCoy. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Haynes. Made a defender miss. There he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running into the open space. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Florida State, 23. Georgia Tech, 14.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to pass, it's King. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. On the move. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. Defense showing blitz here. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Exceptional footwork to stay in bounds and just a little bit better, and he could have scored.
Yeah, if he keeps his balance or gets the speed going upfield a little bit more, he might.
Sneaks it into the end zone.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
And he tacked on the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Throwing on the run. Touchdown, Noles! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different and bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They still need a touchdown to take the lead here in the fourth, and they'll try to get the ball back with the onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Fights off the defender. And he used that big, powerful, stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance to give the offense the football back. Go out, try to make something happen late in this game, and maybe walk away with the victory.
On the option. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Receiver is incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Defense not fooled there in a 2-minute situation. This offense trying to go quick game, trying to catch some blocks to see if they can spring that guy, but the defensive pursuit just too good on that one.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Finds his man. It's Davis. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
That's just 2 guys being on the same page, and they just dialed up a play that they feel so confident in. They know their quarterback and receiver can go out and execute in this juncture of the game, winning, needing that 3rd down to ice it. That was perfect.
They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Not much good can come out of throwing it here. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Offense scoops it up and still going. Going the other way, and he's got room. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think
position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Right on the money. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Canes want to pick up the tempo.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to throw, it's back. Now adjusting. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. He wants to change this route. The give headed toward right tackle. Finds some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And some room to work. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, More points, then more points. You keep putting drives together like that, that quickly chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? They were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Defense looks as if it's coming. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick completion on the out. At the 35, he's got room. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something late.
Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He'll take another shot here. He makes a grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And the Hurricanes are marching down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And he will score! Touchdown, Canes! My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. it'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking for a gap. It's on. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Steps away to find some room. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the...
He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. Sets up the screen. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the...
Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Rushes on him. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Tackled there by the defense. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hauls it in. Oh, better look out. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's back. Looking to scramble. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the quick game. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Off play action on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Wide open, he makes the catch. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's finally dragged down, but what a return as he takes it out to the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air, it's back. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. On the run deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires left. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Takes it the other way. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged on the outside is Ock. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Fires to the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Canes want to move quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Beck. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. On the move, he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback adapting. unloads it left. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Fires downfield. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past.
There he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
To throw, it's back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
That keeps the score. Miami 30, Oklahoma 18.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to buy time. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Sooners will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to throw it. Looking for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. To the air, it's Mateer. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down one possession. And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside kick attempt. Offense in a bunch formation. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Bauman. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Runs through a tackle. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Hurricanes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll immediately call timeout.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Canes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Burks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Buying some time as he moves left. Slings it. Pulls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. Found the seam on the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Release to the back. Caught over the middle, it's Fletcher. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
Miami 38, Oklahoma 34.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Quarterback making checks. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Finding an escape route. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the move to his left. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The Sooners trying to cash it in on first and goal. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Using his feet to buy time. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Touchdown Sooners! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Marion. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. What a momentum changer as he makes the interception and then takes the return up to the 50.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he dropped it! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. To fumble that ball away in the red zone, that is just a shot to the solar plexus.
And you have to know the situation. You've got to know where you are in the game. This late down in the red zone, at all costs, you cannot turn it over. And that's just an example, I think, of a guy trying to do too much. Just trying to come up with the highlight-type play at a time where you just got to know the play's over and go down.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football now.
To the air, it's back. Makes the grab on the left. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Snagged out of the air. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Back to pass on 2nd down. Scrambling away. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Canes headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's back. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Miami! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Wants to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Moving out to the right. The throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quick release by the QB. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
It's caught for the 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, here comes a return. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Pulls it, fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Canes in the hurry up. Looking for a man, it's back. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Working on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This should be the last play of the quarter. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he makes the grab for the deuce.
Miami, 52, Oklahoma, 49. That's the end of the third.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
Oklahoma, 49.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air, it's Mateer. Moving out of the pocket. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle. It's out. Turning it on. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Sooners. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Here comes the two-point try. From the gun. Dances away. He's in there. Two-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man. It's Beck. He's going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense, got him at the 27. And the Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism. athleticism. Everything has been on display.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. And the Canes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. 4th down, down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up.
Going for the big play. He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give. Touchdown, Canes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Dropping back, it's back. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Unleashes one. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They move on top here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's back. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Complete. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul.
Oh, he's got some space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. With the run on 1st and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Pushes for the goal line. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Looking to throw, it's back. Touchdown, Miami! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
They'll go to the air. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
That decision to go for 2 is going to be questioned and criticized all throughout the rest of the year and all throughout the offseason as well. If you just kick it, you tie it, and you send this thing into overtime potentially, but now because you went for the win, you need an onside kick to have a shot to pull this one out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. This for the lead and very likely the win. Splits the uprights, it's good. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final second.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Beck. He's going up top here late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
7, LSU, 0.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's sharp. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. QB draw. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. LSU right back to the line.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Quarterback extends the play. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Oh, he wants it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball.
A shot toward the end zone. He reels it in on the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. That'll be no catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They'll line up to go for 2. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Buys a little time with his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but They went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Tempo and overdrive.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. They'll run the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted.
You know, the problem about taking shots against cover 3 is that the corner playing on the outside already has a big cushion against the wide receiver, and he's got his eyes on you, so he can see the football thrown. You've got to be pinpoint accurate. If you're not, it could be an interception, and that's what happened right there.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
So now it's second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Anderson. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Tigers will have it first and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Now, a 4th down. That's the end of
Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot to the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Scanning the field is Sayin. On the run, still looking. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Tigers want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Power football with the run. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through it. But this defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go. No push. Big stop by the D.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
Turning it on! And he's brought down. For a nice game. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dura. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He tries to take the top off. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sayin, extending the play. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown Buckeyes. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
from the gun. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
LSU 16.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the back. That's reeled in, it's Durham. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on fourth down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but...
Oh, he's got some space. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Ohio State 23, LSU 16.
They're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get this thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change it.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers!
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To throw, it's Sayin. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's got it. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will give them the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking to throw. Now sliding to his left. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
That keeps the score. LSU 29, Ohio State 23.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking for space to the left. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try.
That keeps the score. LSU 35, Ohio State 23.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off-play action on first down. He lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But
he hurls one deep down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that,
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Will kick it off to get us underway. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Quarterback moving. Slings it downfield. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're dealing with a second and long. Using his legs, it's up. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
The Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback...
There he goes! Touchdown Sooners! Once he got some room, it was over.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He'll set up to throw. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Catch in the middle, it's Bowman. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Throws toward the end zone. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And the offense stays aggressive. They're trying to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too.
Gashing the knee on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I think they were really hoping they'd go in at halftime and get this guy settled down and find a rhythm for him. That has not been the case, though. We're here in the second half. He's just 1 for 7 throwing the football and throws another incompletion. You're really scratching your head now if you're the offensive coordinator because you are digging deep into your playbook trying to find a completion for this guy.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Grabbed behind the line. It's up. Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Have a day. We're in the 1st quarter, and already he's over 100 yards receiving.
This is ridiculous. Obviously, this coaching staff, they made a concerted effort and decision to get this guy involved in the game on offense early. They are doing exactly that.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. To the air. It's Mateer. Got out of trouble and throws. Give him 6. Touchdown, Sooners.
And And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He wants to go deep. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way.